Okay, I have got it set up now, and I'm going to give you a quick demonstration of how this thing is. It don't take up much room. Well, give me that measuring tape and let's show you how much exactly it takes. Right here, just from that wall. It actually just takes up less than 5 foot, really. And that's how much it takes up. Hold that right there. And that's a comfortable, go to the door, so to make it like comfortable. This is how big of an area it needs. About 12 foot, and it'd be comfortable. See, stand down there. Here, 12 foot. So 10 foot by 16 or 10 by 15, you know, room, it'll fit in there comfortable and you can get around it and still move around. So I'm going to load this. All the software is loaded on it, and what you get is ArtCam, AutoCAD, LazyCam, Mastercam X, and TurboCAD, AutoCAD. Well, I've already told you that. And then I got a demo version of Bobcat on here. And Mach 3. This is the #1 thing. It comes up. These are different setups right here where you can do different things. Like 4-axis turning, that means it'll turn 4th axis. 4th axis wrap, that's pretty cool. And then CnC 1 and DWC mill, these are for milling. Let's do DWC 1, okay. Now, reset. You said the shuttle plug-in is okay. 0, 0, and 0. See the machine? I'm going to turn the machine on now. Right here. The controller is 4 axis. It's got 1, 2, 3, and the 4th axis right here, which is, it's wired. I got it right here. See? Like that. But I've set it up different so that I can have a vacuum table, so I don't need that right now. I'm not using that. Turn that on. Now, let's load a code. Let's say you wrote Home Sweet Home and you want to cut it out on a piece of wood. So you say load the G code. This is after you done drawed it. And then find it wherever you put it. Like this. Same thing I got. And you'll open it up. Alright. I don't know. You can see it right there. There it is. Alright. We'll come down to cycle start. I'm going to press that button and y'all can watch that right there. But until then, hold on. See, this is what the see, I can move it. That's what the shovel's for, so that you can position it. And it moves forward too, this way. Okay, got that? I'm going to say that is 0. I'm going to come over here and clear it out, clear it out, clear it out, clear it out. I'm starting at 0 now, supposedly. I'm going to raise it up because I don't want it cutting. It's going to come back down. It'll move down and start cutting. Alright, now we're going to call that 0. I'm going to change the feed rate here in just a minute, but press cycle start and watch, it'll start cutting it. It'll move forward towards me and then start acting like it's going to cut. Cycle start. There she comes. We'll slow it down a little. We'll slow it down. Now, if you'll watch, this is what it's doing right here. Let me bring it up to the toolpath. Let's see. Pretty cool, huh? Let me see it cut every bit of it. I should have turned that on so it'd show it. But thing operates. Well, there you have it. It's only going to take like 4 minutes, so not even that long. You can see it running through the codes right here. And there. See, had I had this open, you would have seen each letter already done. It's already done sweet and home over here, or M. But this it won't take it long. I can actually speed it up a little by coming into the program, and I can speed it up here. See, this tells you how fast, how long it is, the elapsed time. This tells you how fast your feed rate is, and you can adjust that. This is your spindle. That's the router itself. I can turn it on and off. So that's pretty cool. It's doing its thing. And if the vacuum was running, and I had a piece of wood down here, and the vacuum table and everything running on it. Do a quick demonstration so that everybody can see the damn thing works, just like I said it would. And it doesn't take up that much room. It only needs a 5-6 foot footprint plus really a 5 by 5. That's all it needs, a 5 foot by 5 foot footprint. Sit in the corner of the line somewhere. And you don't have to have the box if you don't want the box. The box is just something I put around it for me. Nothing different. See, just cruising through it. Hey, if I got another cigar over there, its butt's not working. That's 3 minutes and 24 seconds into the project already, and it's almost done. You gave me one out of it. How about the lighter?
Son, I don't know where you keep putting stuff.
I don't know. If nobody, buys this thing, I'm just gonna, after I go to work tomorrow, what I'm gonna do, yeah, I have to keep it. I mean, that's what's
I mean, use it if it doesn't
work it.
Yeah. Do our map things.
Yeah, all the maps I got are making engravings. I'll go down and buy some sheet copper and sheet aluminum. And I'll make them.
There's those stores downtown. Maybe I don't know what you're gonna do.
You got my lighter. The red one. Oh,
I did not.
Okay, never mind. Don't go out there. I got it. It's in my pocket. It's almost done. Yep, it's almost done. Now, provided I had, when I got all this, if I'd had the software and material and this vacuum bed set up the way I got it now, I'd have been in business. No joke there now. Everything been great. I mean, it's done. Okay. It just come up, went 0, it's done. I didn't go 0. Put Z back up to 1. But to cut out Home Sweet Home and make a plaque, it took 4 minutes and 57 seconds. Of course, I slowed it down a little bit. That's why it took a little longer. But that's called production. I mean, every 5 minutes you can put a plaque out that says Home Sweet Home. And go from there. It's just real simple stuff. It's ready, folks. I don't know how to tell y'all anything different other than really and truly the machine. To be comfortable in a room, it needs a 5 foot by 12-foot area, but that's for you to sit down in and all that. And for the machine itself, the table is 5 foot and it's 2 foot. Okay, there's roughly 60 inches here. I got 40 inches cutting from right here to right here. It's a 40-inch cut path that I can use. Okay, and this is this extra little area. The vacuum bed, yeah, it's made out of MFD, but that's so that you're going to be cutting into the top of this thing. No matter what you do, you're going to cut into it. So you need something that you can throw away fairly and just redo your porch. You know, I haven't used it really yet, and I'm going to, I guess. But when you cut all the way through a part, not engraving, but you're making parts like, well, just parts, toys, stuff like that. You're gonna scribe and get little marks cut on this like this right here. So you want something that you can, it's cheap and you can throw it away. You put another one down and you buy them. I made it like this because you can buy these pieces right here from Lowe's and Home Depot and just cut them in half. They're 4 foot long and they're 1 foot wide. They're shelving material, and you just cut them at 20 something inches right here. You get 2 pieces out of 1 piece, and it ain't but like $5. It's not even really $5, I don't think, how much that costs. So it's very simple. Keep going the way you need to go. So, everything go with it. I'll let everything go with it. The computer, it goes with it anyway. This is what come with it. Now the monitor I had to supply because of shipping weight and all that. You know, and got the computer. This is stout. It had a cheapo computer really, and I bought another one and I reset it up the way I wanted it really. You know, end the session and she's done. You know, I'll save my fixture. Of course, I'll show you. Here's art cam. There's people that draw with this. Let me find it right here. This is a fully functional thing right here, and it'll do it. Art Cam 2008. Oh, I'll just, you know, redo stuff. But this here's good for engravings. You can send a picture to this, which was what I'm gonna do. Since nobody's wanting to fool with it, you know. I got a bunch of old maps, historical maps, you know, of the world, and I'm gonna take and start and engrave them and put them out. Because years ago, when I was a kid, I was selling those things on the side of the road. They were like foil, you know. But they were made out of metal. They were engraved and then stained, of course, you know. Really cool. But this, what I bought, what cost me so much money was this part, all this, the machine itself. It wasn't this, because I had to make this right here to give a real good bed, flat, straight, and I wanted it. When you go to putting clamps on this right here, well, your router's going to hit your clamps, and if you're using a little bitty piece, well, that's not no good. So it's real simple. I just put my vacuum on it right here, put my piece down, sucks it down. And this you just cover with wax paper so that your holes will stay closed. I mean, it'll suck it down, you know, and however big you need open right here is all you need to leave open, and it'll cut it. I'll demonstrate more later. But now I got hooked to get my vacuum in here, and that ain't nothing. I just plug it into the wall and hook it to that tube right there, and I'm done. So it'll vacuum and it won't throw so much dust in here. Alright, and hook my other vacuum up. I got the port right here to hook it up here, and you just plug it in, and it does. It makes this bed. It'll suck the material right down to it. The straight edge right here is what you want. You want something that you can put your material on and be square at all times when you're working this machine. You know what I mean? So you take and you put a piece of 3/4 block here and then go forward. Something, you know. But you got it full 24 inches working area here and 40 inches lengthwise. And then there's I think I've got 3 inches on the Z. That's how much I've got, 4 inch on the Z, and that's including all this that I added to it right here. You know, see, this reduced the Z height, and you can actually take these off and work down in the middle of the bed. It's pretty cool. I mean, it adds another, take this and you got 3/4, another 1.5 inches to the Z. You know. Of course, then it's not vacuum. You have to use clamps and things, but that's where those little boogers come in. That's the 4th axis stuff. Yeah, so you can actually do things like, you can buy another program. ArtCam's got one that's for making jewelry. And you can do rings, emblems, all kind of stuff, pendants, everything with the jewelry deal. But Face Wizards, all you do is you just import this stuff in and click on it and it'll work. She's fully a self-contained turnkey system ready to work for somebody. And I need a truck. I need a truck desperately bad. Y'all just really don't know. And I can't do it, I guess, you know, hey, good luck with selling y'all's vehicles. And shit, wish me luck on trading. Y'all enjoy. Peace now.